Hey there, Brady here with your daily tennis lesson. So we're looking at second serves this week at DTL. Today I want to look at targeting your second serve on the deuce side specifically. All right, so 3 spots generally that we're looking at in the box would be down the tee, into the body of the returner, and out wide. So let's look at down the tee first. Couple reasons I love this for my second serve on the deuce side is it gets into a right-hander's backhand. That to me is a huge advantage. It also, if they're a great returner, pulls them into the middle of the court, and I generally, when they're in the center of the court hitting a return, I don't have to deal with a stretching return pulling me outside the middle of my half of the court. So it neutralizes their return, allows me to get a very comfortable look at my first ball. So how do I get this serve with my second serve near the tee? Definitely going to use my kick serve. And the reason for that is, the kick serve obviously works as a right-handed player from left to right. So I can start this ball, give myself some margin a little bit, probably 3 to 4 feet away from the center line there, and just let this thing shape back towards the center line. I'm never trying to hit my second serve onto a line. Let's be clear about that. So I'm not thinking this is going to land on the center line. If it does, that's a happy accident. But with all these second serves, give yourself a little bit of margin even when you're being super specific about your target. Okay, so this would be a high bouncing ball, pulling my opponent with their backhand towards the middle, probably having to hit a tough return from up high. To me, it's just a great way to hit second serves on this side of the court. Okay, so let's have a peek. Yeah, so I would take that 10 out of 10 times. If we did want to look at that in terms of a doubles return, okay, I probably wouldn't have been that close to the center of the court. But the beauty of that serve going down the tee with my second serve, my partner has a very good chance to poach on that ball. So that's a cool look from the doubles perspective. If you are not working with a true kick right now, you can absolutely hit that slick serve that we talked about earlier in the week. Combination of the ball toss from your traditional slice, more of a slice spin, just a little more rise, with the racket path, getting that ball elevating out through the tee section of the court. It's a great second serve as well. All right. The next spot, the next target we're looking at would be body. I love to hit body second serves. First and foremost, I know as far as the width of the service box, it's almost impossible to miss. Because if I target the returner's body and I miss a little bit left or a little bit right, I am still well within the boundaries of the service box. That's a big confidence builder. And then in terms of what the returner's dealing with when I go into the body is generally a ball that jams them. That's because I will use a true slice second serve that starts probably a few feet to the left of the returner and cuts its way into their body. So you can imagine the look where, they see this slice starting slightly to their left, it starts curving in, and they have a tough time getting out of the way. So yeah, they're getting a racket on this. They might very well make this, but they're not going to do a ton of damage to me. They're not getting a great look at a ball that's to the outside of their body where they can make big full swings. These swings are generally more jammed up. So I get the advantage of a ton of margin, and I also get the advantage of seeing a return that's likely a little bit shaky and might be pulling me in. Okay, and that is singles and doubles. And what's likely to happen in doubles off that body second serve is that my partner rather than myself is going to clean up that weak return. Okay, so let's have a peek at a slice going into the opponent's body, trying to jam them up. All day long, okay? And you can see there's a ton of racket speed. That ball Does not have the velocity of a flat serve, but I get the benefit of swinging really fast because of all the action that's on that ball. Okay, now that brings us to a wide serve on the deuce side with my second serve. I got to be honest, I avoid this almost all the time. Couple reasons for that. It's most players' forehands, okay? And, you know, I just don't want to have my returner getting a look, you know, off the side of the court with a forehand where they can maybe probably make a really good swing and pull me cross court, and then I'm on the stretch right off the bat, okay? This ball, you know, would have to pretty much be a true slice, so I'm not getting the benefit of raising up the bounce of the ball all that much. So I just feel like it generally works into most players' wheelhouse. The flip side of this is I love this serve as a first serve. So don't forget that you could always use a hard slice out wide as a first serve because they're not necessarily thinking that's coming. But they would love, trust me on that, they would love to see a slice second serve out to their forehand. So use that really sparingly. The only time I could really envision that is if my returner was cheating over towards the middle of the court because they don't like their backhand. They're trying to limit the amount of space that their backhand has to be put in play. So they'll cheat over and leave a lot of room to the outside of the court. And at that point with my second serve, I might spin one out there out wide just because I know how much they're going to have to chase it. That's really the only time I'm looking to use this as my second, okay? So that's deuce side targets. Down the tee is fantastic. Use that heavy kick. If you don't have it, use your slick. Work that hard sliding slice into the body. Ton of margin for error. Great way to get them on their heels, a little bit uncomfortable, and sparingly use that out wide one with a slice as well, okay? That's all I got for you today. Hope that was super helpful. Please click like below this video, and if you have not subscribed to our channel yet, please do so, as well as check down below me in the description of this video. You'll find the link to 3 free courses that Mark and I have put together. I think you'll find those really helpful as well. All right, so until next time, be well. We'll see you soon at Daily Tennis Lesson.